Yeah, yesterday we discussed about Intune, right? So what exactly Intune is? In order to manage our endpoints in the organization, or if the user also comes with the bring your own device kind of thing, in order to protect that or control the device and the conditional access to those devices, data, all that it is going to be provided. Intune is a part of Microsoft 365 suite itself. Okay, so now here, why the companies need to go to Intune? So we'll discuss. Okay, so now here, like in the cloud, what one of the problem is that the data inside the cloud is not that much secure is one of the perception. Okay, so now here whether the data is the persistent or not, we need to check it. And in the market also, most of the companies have been moving into uh, mm, we found everywhere the cloud is appearing everywhere. Okay, most of the companies are using, and updates and continues also, like we need to patching all that also we need to update, because nowadays it's very risky without having the up to date patching kind of thing. And in the bring your own device, a lot of people are connecting remotely, and they're connecting from their own devices also. Previously, like companies are very strict regarding that, not allowed, even lot of financial kind of institutes not allowed mobiles also to the organizations. But today, lot of people are connecting from their home, and even accessing the organization data from their mobile devices also. We are connecting to Teams or Outlooks. So that's kind of personal device usage or bring your own device usage also is increasing. Okay, then even different type of devices, all those also is using, that is also one of the thing. And even we may lose our devices, like mobile devices, all that. Then what about the data also, personal data, that is our risk. But what about the organization data? Okay, so that's also here one of the challenge. And even device management failures and data breach is also is one of the challenge. Okay, so now these all the modern kind of problems we have in the market. The traditional kind of maybe previously we have the SCCM, all that doesn't suit for the market needs. That is the reason we are going for, the Microsoft Intune kind of solution. Okay, so that is the reason we need to go for the Microsoft Intune, because cloud is everywhere, and updates also very continuously. We need to do the patching, all those, and even in the cloud also we need to manage those. And personal devices also is increasing. Okay, so then even mobile related apps also, from the mobiles also people are connecting. And even if the data like a mobile loss also or device we loss also, the data should be secure. And data breach kind of things also we need to, because company need to face a lot of damage with the data breach kind of things. Okay, so these all the common challenges what industry is facing. And we need a modern approach to provide the solution, and Intune is that solution for that. Introduce the solution for this. Okay, so that means most of the companies are using cloud services. Software updates are continuous and frequent, because the patches, antivirus kind of patches, application patches, these are very important for us. And even now the companies, most of the companies are allowing personal devices also. Okay, and even we are using mobile apps also for the work related activities. And cyber security is also is growing the concern. And device management failures and data breaches are very expensive, and a lot of loss also it will bring to the companies. Okay, so then here um, previously the people maybe only connect from their desktop or from their laptop itself, but now the users are connecting from the multiple devices. Okay, then in the point of sales kind of devices also, user may be connecting from the multiple devices or shared devices also, the people are accessing. Okay, so then here even like digital interactive whiteboards or conference room devices, these kind of like holographic also, like those kind of computers, all these in the VDA we are delivering, or in the cloud also we are delivering. Our user also is bringing their own uh, device. Okay, so these also we need to manage. Okay, so even in the like advertisements also, like 3D kind of holograms, those kind of traditional AR glass, those also like in the advertisements like this also we are going to manage those devices. Okay, so maybe in the training purpose like this also we are going to maintain them. Okay, so these all devices also, the data should be very, very secure and we need to control. Okay, so previously those are devices are corporate owned, no like user managed, but now we need to control even the user management. That is the reason like mobile device management and MAM is coming into the picture. Okay, and even the compliances also, while delivering those to the devices, that compliances also we need to check. Okay, so even like one of the challenge with the legacy kind of applications is those may be not compatible as per the cloud kind of constraints, but still the client want to maintain those kind of like legacy apps for their business requirement. But one of the challenge in the cloud is not supporting that kind of legacy apps because the compliances are not matching, but still we need to provide that kind of solutions also to the client, because the client want that application or that legacy app also need to be delivered. Okay, and if we want to manage those endpoint devices manually, we will have lot of support engineers are required, and lot of manual processes required that need to be automated. Okay, that need to be self-service kind of thing also, we need to do it. Okay, so that should be very stable kind of thing, that is going to reduce 40 to 60% of the workforce also. Okay, so that's like here we need to provide self-service kind of solutions also. We need to provide to the users when they want to when they want to join to the enterprises, and the device management at the starting of that. These all, because every day also a lot of employees also joining into the workforce. That is also need to be a lot of self-service kind of thing we need to provide. Okay, so that's like here in our organizations, we may have the employees, co-workers, or external workers, students. Okay, so then like maybe they may open like their own personal files, or they may access some like unsecured kind of websites, or APKs they may download and install those potential unsafe apps. That affects our data also. Our data means it's organization data. So we need to protect even from these kind of things also. Our data need to be, the corporate data need to be protected. For their personal data, we are not responsible, but in the MAM, like even our organization data, we need to wipe up once that device is lost or something happened to that device, compliance is not matching. Like this also we need to take care. Okay, so then from anywhere we want to use. Okay,
So your
so
voice is not audible.
is it?
Uh, it's audible only, sir.
Yeah,
But voice is initially it is very high. Now it is low.
yeah. Is it
Little.
fine now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
So And what is the major OS we may have is the user may be coming from the iPads or Android kind of devices, Windows devices, or maybe Apple kind of Mac OS devices also, and that maybe different type of devices also we may need to support. Okay, so that's also we need to like is a challenge we have. So for all this, we are using like a MAM and MDM kind of solutions. And MAM, MDM also is not a like a new kind of thing. In the previous also we have the what are the two good solutions we have in the market is like we have Citrix having Zen Mobile. This is an MDM solution, and like VMware having AirWatch. So previously we have the AirWatch. Now even that is also VMware also is managing with their endpoint itself. Like they're going to manage. Means VMware has acquired one company called as AirWatch, and initially they given with the name of AirWatch itself. Now they kept that one also in the endpoint management. So VMware having one product called as VMware Workspace Endpoint Management. Okay, so in that itself they given this MDM solution also. Okay, so that's in 2010. Like it has been launched by AirWatch, but later acquired by the VMware. Means previously also we have these solutions we have, but the currently the market leader for this is Intune is the leader. Okay, so Intune is the like say becoming leader. What is the main advantage with the Intune is like Microsoft apps and all those most of the enterprises are going to use. It is coming with that kind of solutions. It is coming, and with Azure AD kind of integration, like with the cloud also, it can integrate properly. That is the reason. Like almost in the MDM market, more than 35 to 40% of the market has been with the Intune. Okay, so VMware is having around 14 to 15%. Okay, there are other third-party solutions also like IBM Security, Ivanti is also is one of that for the like UEM kind of all these maybe we can call as UEM kind of devices. What is the meaning of UEM? Unified Endpoint Management. Unified Endpoint Management. Among these, so what is the advantage with the Intune is? So almost 35% of the market has been acquired. Okay, even going forward, it will acquire more market compared to other solutions. Compared to Zen Mobile or IBM products or Ivanti kind of UEM, VMware also like have their own UEM. Previously it's AirWatch, now it's UEM. Compared to that, like here Intune is one of the leader. Okay, so then coming into this, what are the two solutions we have is MDM and the MAM. Already we discussed yesterday. MDM is so these devices are our organization devices, and we can control all these devices from the like the complete devices in our organization control. In the MAM, the complete device is not in our control. Only what is the organization data we are sending that is in our control. Okay, so whereas the entire device that OS level also will have the control over MDM, but only like MAM wise that only the application data is going to be uh, s- our control. Okay, and enrollment also, like whenever the user is connecting to our enterprise apps, then only it is coming into this. Okay, so like this we are going to go, control those. Okay, so mostly that concept is in the MAM, mostly we are using in bring your own device. Okay, so some use cases of MAM is I want to check the like the conditional access. I want to check it, and I want to block clipboard kind of operations because I have my corporate data. I don't want to allow clipboard kind of operations, we want to deploy our apps. Business apps need to be deployed without affecting their own user apps. All these we can perform using the MAM because it's more into data centric of that organization. Data breaches shouldn't happen. Okay, and encryption also should happen, and even it wipe the corporate data also. It is going to wipe the data, and the personal data is not going to be affected. Okay, so both we need to provide the solutions. Okay, so then, so whenever the users are going to access those enterprise apps also, like we need to protect that data. That is a major challenge as of now the market has been facing. Okay, so then, and one more solution from the Intune is we can do the autopilot kind of solutions also. Means automatically those devices can be registered to Intune. Now, coming to the Intune, it's a single integrated platform for managing, protecting, and monitoring all our organization endpoints. Okay, so that's all like if you go for the MDM or UEM, here all these are the endpoint itself, like a UEM, Unified Endpoint Management Solutions itself. Okay, so even very tough competition is going on, but as of now, Intune is the market leader. That is the reason we are getting more calls also with the Intune. Okay, so what it's going to manage that devices is mostly like mobile devices or maybe desktop and laptop computers, virtual devices, embedded or IoT kind of devices also, shared devices, point of sale devices, and even cloud devices also in the point of sales means maybe say suppose you go to any of the shopping mall somewhere, they will have the billing counters, all those, and they will have the self service kind of port devices they may have now, like lot of movie tickets, or if you go to food courts also, you can book those orders, all those from those devices itself. Okay, so those also we are going to manage. Otherwise, as we discuss in the in the training sessions, we may have the devices interactive digital boards also we may have, and we need to do in the logistics somewhere we have if maybe say suppose some special embedded devices also we may have. I'll tell one example. Say if you go for a FedEx kind of users, FedEx courier people will have one device. Like normally, bus conductors will have one booking kind of counter, right? Booking like which will give the tickets. Like this, FedEx kind of people will have one like a device. So that kind of devices also we need to manage, and holographic wearable kind of computers also maybe those kind of computers, all those we may need to manage, and inventory scanning, barcode scanning, those ruggedized devices means those kind of devices. Okay, so those maybe in the inventory, logistics, military, so these devices have been used. Okay, so these all we are going to control from from the endpoint device management. Okay, so even while like what it is going to provide is, it is going to protect the data. Okay, so for our organization access, it's going to provide the data it is going to provide, and like here it's going to safeguard also all the data also, and if the company compliance policies have been met and the credentials all those met, then only we are going to deliver those devices. Okay, so then all the like end-to-end services should be available, and onboarding also is can be done. So tomorrow we'll start the lab also. There we'll discuss one VM how to onboard to Intune and how we can control. We'll discuss in the tomorrow session. Okay, so then here we have like Intune we can integrate with Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. What is this Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager is? Previously we have SCCM. The new name for the SCCM is Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. Okay, so that means these all now very tightly integrated. Now that your enterprise SCCM also we can attach to Intune, we can attach to the Intune, we can attach and we can manage. So suppose if we go for this, all are very tightly integrated. Now we can have our SCCM or configuration manager and autopilot and Microsoft Intune. Okay, so all this comes under Microsoft like a endpoint manager kind of thing. Okay, so these all like is going to come. And even from the Microsoft like 365, Microsoft 365 suite itself, this is coming. Any doubts on this? Any
No, sir.
doubts here? What is this configuration manager also we'll discuss. Okay, so what is that configuration manager also will discuss. And most of the Azure services also is going to integrate. Most of the Azure solutions also is going to integrate, and PureView also is one of the like Microsoft solution. Like here, it's going to provide with the PureView also with the information protection. What PureView is going to do is it's not going to like uh, display all the message also, means depends upon the governance like this it's going to display. Okay, so it's not going to like whether the compliances are matching or not. So now the data security is a very important kind of solution, and even data loss protection also is going to provide. So that means it's very tightly integrated with the Entra ID, PureView, and for the security purpose and threat protection we have Microsoft Defender. All these solutions also we need to provide. Okay, so these also like maybe Saturday we'll discuss Entra ID. Okay, so because Entra ID also is very tightly integrated. So first we'll start with the Intune devices, but it should be part of the like Azure AD or Entra ID also we need to do. Then like what we need to do is we need to attach both your Microsoft Intune and endpoint configuration also. So where your endpoint configuration manager mostly resides is it would be the on-premises, and Intune is a cloud base. Means we can attach like this endpoint configuration manager also as the tenant. We can attach uh, to the Intune. Like that we can sync it and we can manage like a traditional SCCM also we can manage. Okay, so that is also like in the most of the enterprises we are going to control. Okay, so we'll have the Intune and on premises we have our configuration manager. This configuration manager need to be added to the configuration manager need to be added to our Intune. All these days what we done is locally we have our Azure, sorry, locally we have our Active Directory. This Active Directory we are going to sync with Azure AD. The now Azure AD itself is called as Azure Entra ID is called. Okay, Azure AD itself is called as the Azure Entra ID. In the same way, whatever the local Active Directory we have, we are going to sync with the Entra ID, we are going to sync. In the same way, whatever the SCCM kind of or locally, what is the configuration manager we have, that need to be integrated with the Intune also. That need to be integrated with the Intune. Then on premises also we can manage, and in the cloud also we can control the devices. So both we are going to get it, and very tightly integrated with the Microsoft other solutions also, like AVD and the Defender kind of thing, PureView. These also Intune is going to provide, and even very tightly integrated with the Microsoft 365 suite also. Okay, so previously that's called as Office 365. Now it's not only for Office, all the other Microsoft apps also, all those we are getting as the Microsoft 365 suite also, we can control some of the Intune policies. And Azure AVD is a VDA solution from the Azure, just like Citrix kind of thing. Even that also we can control. That also we are going to control from this. Okay, and one more advantage is we're getting lot of analytics kind of or monitoring kind of information also. We are going to get it. So easy to troubleshoot all these also, easy to perform. Say suppose here if you see in the Intune, we'll get lot of analytic kind of lot of metrics also. It is going to show. Okay, so in the Intune, we'll get a lot of and endpoint analytics. All these also we can manage. Okay, so that is also one of the advantage of Intune. Why we need to use it. Okay, then what is the autopilot is mostly we'll use for the Windows kind of devices. It's going to be enroll those devices automatically. Okay, so automatically, so we can enroll that. So without having any admin kind of requirement, users automatically can self-register those devices. Even in the Azure ABD also, when we provision those devices, automatically we can link them from the Entra ID to when they join to the Entra ID, automatically those can be controlled from Intune wise also. So that's also how to set up this autopilot options also we'll discuss. Okay, so that is also one of the good feature for the autopilot kind of thing. What it is going to reduce is the manpower can be reduced, and the deployment time also can be reduced. So it's ease of use also we are going to get it. Then we discuss about the SCCM, right? SCCM is previously it's called as SCCM. Now they rename the name as the Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. This is going to be resides in the on premises, but now this is also came into the part of Microsoft Endpoint Manager itself. Okay, so where the administrators mostly for the deployment, configuration, security, and device, all these we have. But what is the advantage of Intune is most of the things are moving into cloud. That is the reason that is getting more demand. Okay, so that is the reason it is getting demand. But previously on premises, we have ACCM or we have Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager is there, which is going to manage, on-premises is going to manage. Okay, so then what it is going to do is we can deploy like operating systems. We can deploy just like in the Citrix we have Citrix PBS kind of thing. Even OS deployments we can do. Applications also we can manage. And very important people are using is for the patch management. Also we are going to manage and the inventory collection. Okay, so all that. Inventory of the devices. Say suppose I have 1,000 devices in my company, all that like hardware details, all that it is going to collect. Okay, and compliance is also it's going to check it. Okay, so then we can set up configuration baselines also, and that mandatory we need to follow those. And remote control also we can provide. These all now like we are managing from Intune also, but on premises we are managing with SCCM kind of tool. But now both are very tightly integrated. All are coming into unified endpoint management kind of suite itself. But we need to manage both of them in the companies. Okay, so then here how to set up this architecture, these also will try to discuss. But these we need to add to the Intune, we need to add as a tenant kind of thing. So maybe SCCM we can tell others also managing, but from the Intune wise how we are going to control all this also. So we need to discuss. Okay, so these Intune also have their own admin console, but what is the major thing is it's not a cloud-based kind of thing. So on premises we need to set up all this. Okay, so but Intune is it's very simple because it's a SaaS-based kind of thing or cloud-based. Everything we are getting from the cloud itself. We don't need to install all these components also. Okay, so but SCCM setup, all this is very complex kind of setup is required. That is also one of the reason lot of companies are using Intune kind of solutions itself. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards, we'll start with the lab. First, we'll take Windows missions and we'll set up autopilot kind of options, use registration, enrollment process, then compliances, all those first we'll discuss in the next sessions. Okay, any doubts?
Sir, will you share this recording?
Sure, sure, I'll share this.
Thank you.
Sure.